1 million people in the UK are now set to lose their disability support payments. That is 1 in 70 people that you know. Undoubtedly, people in your circle of friends will be included in this group. And that means that, in all likelihood, you're going to start receiving messages from people, and perhaps sometimes you already do, saying, you know, we're really struggling with the basics. We need transport support to get to work. We need support to get adaptive equipment. We need support to be able to feed and look after ourselves. We need support in order to be able to continue our education, or even to just get a break from continuous caring responsibilities. And that will come from people you know, and also from people who care for others. It'll come from people who know about somebody that you know, these kind of crowdfunder things. And when it comes, just remember that this is a political choice. Right, firstly, there is no way on earth that 1 million people in the UK are faking their disability. Of course not. In fact, we know that the reverse is true, that there are far more people who really need support and just can't get it. We know that the hurdles and obstacles put in the way of people claiming these benefits make it harder and harder for people to do so. We also know that there is plenty of money out there. Over the last couple of decades, the billionaires have gotten richer and richer and richer. The big companies have soaked up money. 1/3 of the world's money, we estimate, sits offshore in tax havens, and the vast majority of tax havens are British protectorates. We are the ones making that choice, not only for ourselves, but for other countries all around the world, and for people with disabilities and other needs all around the world. If you look at where these cuts are coming in, it's chilling. It's absolutely chilling. They're saying that young people don't need support, regardless of the level of their disabilities, until they're 22 years old. So that means parents who have been full-time carers for their children will have to continue to do that until their children are 22. And if you think about what it's like to be 22 and how important it is to somebody of that age to have their independence and be able to get around and to try and get into work, that's the age when you're looking to do education, when you're looking to get into work, when you're looking to train and learn something and find your own feet in life. No, those young people with serious disabilities will be stuck at home, and the parents of those young people who have been caring for them for 18 years have now got another 4. Almost all mental health disorders are being scrubbed from the list, and people who are getting support because of their mental health situation. And, you know, honestly, I do subscribe to the notion that, in a sense, some of these mental health conditions are not like real, but not because people are making them up. The fact is that often being unable to cope in the world which we currently live in is actually a sign that the world that we currently live in is brutal and unnatural and unreasonable, and we shouldn't be expecting people to have to live like that. But also, even beyond that, we're now being told that people with cancer should go to work. Does anybody really think that that is a fair and reasonable response from, you know, a supposedly Labour government that is absolutely at this point to the right of Thatcher? And don't forget that we are all one accident, one illness, or a couple of decades away from being on that list ourselves. By the age of 60, 50% of people in the UK will have a disability that would qualify them for some support normally. So when you come to looking at these crowdfunders, remember it's a political choice, and also remember that it's a political choice that you, if you're not already having to make it, you might have to make for yourself at some point in the very near future. We have to stand up to this, and we have to fight back and ask for a genuinely compassionate way forward, and a way forward that takes the abundant funds that there are from those who can easily afford to pay for these things. See you next week.
Increasingly, the mainstream media is terrible at informing the public of what is really going on. I'm only able to make these videos because people are generous enough to sponsor me making them, and if you're able to be a part of that, I would hugely appreciate it. It can cost as little as $1 a month, and you'll get loads of fun bonus content and lots of extras from me and my undying gratitude. I also massively appreciate it if you're able to like, share these videos and let people out there know what's going on.